Hi everyone, welcome back to New England Fire Cooking. I'm Aaron Higgins, and it has been a perfect October day here in New England. We have periods of sun and clouds today. Had a little bit of clouds earlier. That's okay. It's just a perfect, dry, comfortable day. And like I said in my last live stream, I want to give you guys one more recipe before Halloween hit. Halloween's right around the corner. And in this video, what I want to show you guys is how I like to cook what I call Hellfire Bacon Smash Burgers. Real simple recipe. We're going to be using a Blackstone today. If you don't have a Blackstone, that's okay. You can use a cast iron skillet. Now let's get to the grilling.
So the first thing we want to do is heat our Blackstone up to right around medium heat, and we want to get some bacon down on this bad boy. We got several strips of bacon here. I use the all-natural bacon, no nitrates or nitrites added. It just tastes better. We're going to lay this bacon down, and we're going to let it get nice and semi-crispy. You don't want it to be snapping half crispy, but you want it to crisp up a little bit. And after that, we're going to set it aside. To make these smash burgers, I've got some 80-20 ground chuck that I've rolled up into about a tennis ball size, maybe a little bit smaller. The smaller one will be for my daughter. She's 2, and she's not going to eat the whole thing. Next, get some oil down on your griddle and just use your spatula to move it around. We want a nice, even coat of oil on this Blackstone before we put these smash burgers down. Next, I've got some sliced white onion, and I'm just going to lay this down on top of the griddle, and this is what I'm going to smash the burger on top of. Get a nice sauteed onion flavor to it. I'm going to leave the onions off my daughter's burger, though. Doesn't really like those. You might be wondering why I'm using this wax paper to smash these burgers onto the griddle, and the reason for that is pretty simple, really. The wax paper won't stick to the burger smasher, okay? So I just use the same piece of wax paper over and over and over again. This is the onion-free one for my daughter. Now we're going to let these bad boys griddle to perfection. Going to give them a flip in a few minutes, and then it'll be time to add some cheese. Of course, you can't forget your seasoning, so I'm just going to lightly season these bad boys with a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic. So I already flipped my daughter's burger. I'm going to throw some American cheese on there because that's what she likes. The straggling onions, or straggler onions, I just put on the other side of these burgers. I'm going to flip them now. Now we're going to add some double pepper jack cheese to these beauties. We want these to be a Hellfire burger, so we're going to add some of this jalapeno cheddar cheese. I'll let these roll for a couple more minutes, let the cheese get nice and melty. Then it's going to be time to toast up some buns and build some burgers. Okay, guys, so you can see the cheese is just beginning to melt on these burgers, and I've already got the buns on top of the Blackstone. We set our bacon aside. We're just going to let these buns toast for about a minute, maybe 2, and once the buns are done toasting, the burgers will be done cooking, and we'll be ready to stack these bad boys up and chow down. Okay, so our burgers are done. Our buns are toasted, and now I've got this mixed berry hot pepper jam. This came from my buddy Joe. He works with me at my full-time job, and his mom makes this. She makes a whole bunch of different flavors, actually, and I got a couple. I was lucky enough, I should say, to get a couple different flavors from her. I got the tropical hot pepper jam, and I got this mixed berry, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to spread a good layer of this down on top of these, the bottom of these buns. So our burger is going to sit on top of these, and it's going to bring a really unique flavor and a good solid kick of heat to these Hellfire smash burgers. I mean, you know, you can't call them Hellfire without the Hellfire, so let's bring the Hellfire. Gonna jam this last bun here, and then we'll be ready to stack them up. Now it's burger stacking time. Let's get these patties, this smashed dead cow with pepper jack cheese right on top of, don't want to lose that one. Go right on top of these buns with our mixed berry hot pepper jam. And now our griddled pork belly strips. That would be bacon, for those of you who don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna put these in a crisscross pattern right on top of these burgers. This is smelling absolutely fantastic, guys. My mouth is watering. I can't wait to get in this. I'll save this last piece of bacon on this plate for my daughter. She will absolutely rifle that bad boy down. And last but not least, here we are with our sauce. We have the famous Dave's Devil Spit Spicy Barbecue Sauce. This is absolutely awesome, you guys. And it has just a really good traditional barbecue flavor, but it also has a really solid kick of heat too. So we're just going to drizzle some of this Devil Spit right over these Hellfire burgers. And then we got to top them off. And then we're going to eat, and it's going to be juicy. It's going to be barbecuey. It's going to be bacony. It's going to be hot pepper jammy. It's going to be beefy. It's going to be pepper jack cheesy, melty pepper jack cheesy. And look at these burgers right here. You really couldn't ask for anything better. Now there's only one thing left to do.
Okay, you guys, here we are. Hellfire Bacon Smash Burger. This was a real easy recipe, and it smells absolutely fantastic. Now there's only one thing left for me to do. Let's get right into this. Holy sauce. Boom. That famous Dave's Devil Spit, man. That just slapped me right in the head. Let me go after this piece of bacon here. Wow. That mixed berry hot pepper jam. Wow. Came from my buddy Joe's mom. That is legit. That is giving this burger exactly what it needs. This goes great with a barbecue burger. If you want to kick it up a notch, get yourself some hot pepper jam. So use whatever flavor you like. And you don't have to use hot pepper jam on this either. You could use like spicy mayo or something like that. If hot pepper isn't your thing, or if you want to tone it back a little bit, use whatever you like. And I'm going for this big beefy hunk right here. It's beefy, it's savory, it's bacony. I got some cheese on this bite. And some of those sauteed onions. Wow. This bad boy is a fat kid vitamin if I've ever seen one. It is absolutely fantastic. You get the onions, you got your savory beef, you get your bacon, your cheese, that hot pepper jam, and then that pepper heavy devil spit barbecue sauce by Famous Dave's. And then the brioche. Can't beat a brioche bun. Barbecue bacon. Barbecue sauce and bacon is awesome. I'm gonna keep attacking this thing. Oh. Man, hot, spicy, cheesy. The barbecue bacon burger in your mouth. That's just flavor in your mouth. You cannot beat this. I am going to smash this thing. Didn't realize how hungry I was until I started this, and I'm starving. My daughter's ready for her cheeseburger. I'm gonna set this down, compose myself here. But I am gonna cut this short. She just woke up from a nap and she's ready to eat. But guys, I'm telling you, this is absolutely fantastic. And this doesn't have too much longer in this life, I'm telling you that. And this is going to food heaven real fast. But if you like what you see here and you like what we're doing on this channel, please give us a subscribe. If you have any interest in Blackstone products or Famous Dave barbecue sauce, I put a link to both of those in the description of this video. Please use those links, check them out, helps us out big time. There are affiliate links. As always, check us out on social media. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and of course YouTube. Leave your comments in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you next time. What new devilry is this? Yep, Halloween burger. Hell yeah.